I just wanted to thank you so much for open house. There was so much positive energy.
Oh, what a great night. And it was really eye-opening to see what like 715 sets of kids and parents look like. We have a lot of people come to Lakewood, and that's exciting.
It's exciting, but you know what? It kind of does create some challenges. And so we kind of want to go through that first day procedure. We just need your help. We are pleading. I would get down on a knee if I could get back up. We are pleading that you kind of help us with the first day.
Yeah.
I know you love to take pictures. If you could take those at home, and that would be incredible, because if we have traffic back and forth, 7:15 is the magic number, you know. And so what we would like you to do is we have flag to flag. So Mr. Larson, will you explain?
Yeah, so when you're coming in into the drop-off zone, if you can pull up as far as you can to the flag, and maybe even a little beyond that first flag where that second door is to the school, and then all the way back to the flag that's by the bike racks, anybody who stops in that zone, hop out of the cars. And tomorrow will be a fun day because there'll be a bunch of teachers out there welcoming you. So if you're in that spot, have your kid hop out of the car. It should be 12 people at a time. We wanted to be out there so we could show you all that spot, but I think most of you understand what that looks like. And again, we know it's hard. It's the first day. Everybody's excited. But in order for us to get everybody out and be as efficient as possible, and to not have any accidents and whatnot, we really need you to work together and work with us. So drop your kid off, give them a hug, tell them you love them, get them out of the car, and then move on so the next crew can come in. Yeah,
it'll be crazy, so be very patient and bring your sense of humor tomorrow.
That's right.
One thing I would ask, though, we have some great neighbors on Happy Hollow. When we have big events, if you block their driveway, that's very problematic, and they're very kind and very nice, but they do get very frustrated, which I don't blame them. And so make sure on Happy Hollow you really respect our neighbors as you do your parking. Last night there were a couple neighbors that were blocked in.
Yeah.
And so just be courteous. And I know we won't have that many people in the building again for a long time. But I had a couple complaints about the parking, and I totally understand. We had a roofing company that we didn't expect to be there. And they had some kind of equipment that kind of was a little bit problematic, but you know what? It's always about a challenge and about solutions. So,
right.
You know what?
And it was a fun night.
It was a great night. It was a great night.
Speaking of Happy Hollow, do not forget that is just for buses over there. That's just the bus circle over there. So do not drop off over on that bus circle. That is just for buses.
So tomorrow, let me go through kind of what we'll do. Is your kids will come in, they'll go to the gym. We do like a welcome assembly. They go back to classes. And then we go through our PBIS routines. And so we'll go through just some basic routines. It's a shortened day. It's a very positive day. Lunches will also be a little bit problematic this year. And so I'm not going to ask you not to come to lunch, but just be flexible when you come to lunch, because we only have so many spots in the lunchroom for our kids. And so, I don't know, maybe take them out to lunch. That'd be awesome.
You know, be creative. Think of some different ideas. Just know this, that currently we realigned our tables to get 268 seats in the lunchroom. Like, I know our biggest class is 5th grade, and I think we currently have 253. I think this morning we got 254 students now in that class. And so there's only 14 open seats, and that's not counting some other variables that we have. So just know it's really tight squeeze for us. So just keep that in mind. And again, we're not telling you what to do. We're just asking you to be considerate and just work with us.
You could always bring a blanket and you can sit on the floor.
That would be picnic,
have a little picnic. Thank you to the churches and thank you to Nationwide. I know Mrs. Jensen still has some school supplies, and so if you need some, just reach out to her. She's our school counselor, but I tell you, we live in a community that is very giving. So thank you very much. But if you need some of that stuff, we honestly have some really, really nice backpacks.
Speaking of thank yous, don't forget that on Friday, PTO is going to buy lunch for our whole school. We're going to have the football team and the cheerleaders come out, and we're doing our Warrior tailgate. The Warriors have their first game on Friday night, and they like to come out and kick off their season. We try and get them all pepped up for the game, and the PTO gets us lunch, so they'll have hot dogs and chips and cookies. You need your student needs to bring their own drink, but they take care of the rest for you, so it's always a fun day.
So have your kids wear purple, and also thank you to Fairway. I think they donated everything, so it's so awesome to be in Norwalk. our secretaries wanted to remind you, if you do take your kids out, have your kids always stop in the office so we can check them out. Okay, so we don't want to lose you, or we don't want to lose your kids. So those are just some logistical things. Sorry that this school tube wasn't very funny, but we have got to get this year off very orderly. I can't wait for tomorrow. I won't sleep very well tonight because I just love the first day of school, and I'm an old lady.
Just bring your best demeanor, and know that I think if we have one little fear, it's just with so many. We have 55 more kids this year than we did last year, and it seemed like a lot.
Love it, yeah.
So just know that we're a little maybe, I don't know, anxious about that, just to get you all in here, you know. And so it just more so working together, knowing that we want to get everybody here and get ready to go so we can get to learning, and work with us, and bring a good demeanor. And thanks for your cooperation.
We will see you tomorrow. Can't wait.